morning, students. Today I am going to start the topic knapsack problem. So knapsack problem is one of the strategy used to solve the problem. First, to understand what is the concept of knapsack. So knapsack is a bag. The bag contains large number of items. Here to analyze what is the weight of the bag, then what is the concept of profit. First, to understand the capacity of the bag. The capacity of the bag is limit. That means 15 kg, 20 kg or 25 kg. Then how many things it can hold it. How many things, that means we have lot of items. So the all items put into that bag, then we have profit. Otherwise loss. Okay, so here profit means then all items, all profit means all items put into the bag, the weight of the item is less than or equal to limit of the bag. That is a very important concept. That means the weight or capacity of all items are less than or equal to capacity of bag, then only we have profit. Okay, so that is the general concept of knapsack problem. Okay, so knapsack problem is a maximization problem. So what do you mean by maximization problem? So we have already know about the concept of optimality. So optimization means they have minimization or maximization problem. Suppose we have get maximization problem, so it is derived by maximization problem. Then knapsack problem is a optimization problem. So optimization means it can contain minimize or maximization is there. So that technique is called optimization. Then knapsack problem is a NP hard problem. So that means hard problem means so it cannot clarify or identify the solution. So that is hard problem. The next, exponential problem. Exponential means the time complexity may be high. So that is exponentiation. So if it is the time complexity is high, then we have the big O of n equal to 2 raised to n. So that is exponential time complexity. So knapsack problem is refer to maximization problem, optimization problem, NP hard problem and exponentiation problem. Okay, then next, different types of knapsack problems are there. One is 0 or 1 knapsack problem. That means the number of items may be 0 or 1. So that is 0 or 1 knapsack problem. Then second concept is fractional knapsack problem. So fractional means decimal. Okay, so it can be classified into two types. One is bounded knapsack problem, then another one is unbounded knapsack problem. So what do you mean by bounded knapsack problem? Restricts the number of each item to a specific value. Okay, so bounded knapsack problem to specify specific number of items. How many items can hold the bag? Okay, so specific value. Unbounded knapsack problem means that means no bounds, the number of items, no bounds of number of each item. So fractional means, here to understand with one example, that means a container. A container can hold 5 cars. Okay, so but 4 cars are put into the container, but 1 car is remaining there, but there is no space, a little space in that container. Then how can put the car into the container? So we have break it? No. So we cannot break the car. So we have take the additional parts. That means sometimes you have additional things, a smallest things we can put into that container. So a smallest things is a fractional. Okay, can you understand the concept? The fifth car we cannot put into the container because it is the biggest thing. We cannot break the car, that is not possible. So we take a smallest things can put into that container. So that is the fractional parts. Okay, so fractional knapsack means bounded and unbounded. Okay, bounded means specific value of items, then unbounded means no bounds. That means we cannot break the car. Otherwise, we can take a smallest things, then how much space allocated for that container. So that is the concept. Okay, can you understand the concept of types of, otherwise versions of knapsack problem? One is 0 or 1 knapsack problem. Then another one is fractional knapsack problem. So that is bounded or unbounded knapsack problem. Okay, then next after, how to define the knapsack problem. So it can be carrying essential items in one bag. Okay, essential items one bag. Then next to analyze the item, that means a cost and the value. Say cost and value. So these are the analysis of that item. Okay, then what is the goal of knapsack problem? That means to determine number of each items it include in a collection, so that total cost is, so total cost is less than or equal to the cost of total value of largest possible. Okay, so that is the goal of knapsack problem. Okay, then after, the knapsack problem can be solved by, why we use the knapsack problem, that means that which algorithms can be followed by knapsack problem. So first one is exhaustive search or brute force method. Then second one is linear programming. Then third one is dynamic programming. Then fourth one branch and bound technique. Then fifth one greedy approach. Okay, first one is exhaustive search. Okay, so you are already studying binary search, then linear search, then merge sort, then insertion sort, selection sort. So you are already different types of sorting process are there. Okay, then why we use a sorting process? They use it to searching concept. So here to speak exhaustive search. So that is a general most searching process used in data structure. So it is brute force method also. Okay, exhaustive search, they use a subset. Then you have a main set is there, then after split up into subsets, then after to again divided into subset, then to reach the final solution. So that is a exhaustive search method. Then after, linear programming means then starting from first point up to last point. Okay, linear program, then traversing, then we have traverse from top down of all datas, then after to find the solution of last reaching point. Okay, then dynamic programming, then branch bound techniques, then greedy methods. So all of them we are already studied there except branch and bound technique. Okay, so these are the problems can be solved by knapsack. Okay, so exhaustive is also a problem. Why we use, then we want to search a particular item from that. Okay, so that is also a problem. The linear programming is also a problem. Okay, so these are the problems. Then how can solve the solution of these problems using the knapsack concept? Okay, so here given one example about exhaustive search, an algorithm that find the solution by trying to every possibilities. Okay, then we have a problem, then to find possibility solutions, how many solutions to solve the solution. Okay, how many possible solution to solve the problem. Okay, so here given the items or table, then first weight. Okay, weight, then value. Okay, so this is knapsack capacity, that means total capacity of knapsack, that is 10 kg. 10 kg. Okay, so these are the weight and values are different items. So these are the different items, then first one, second one, third one, then fourth one. So these are the different items, then corresponding values are there. Okay, so this is an example exhaustive searching items. Okay, so what is the capacity of, total capacity of knapsack bag 10 kg. Then how many items are there? 1 2 3 4 items are there. Then after to give the value and weight of item is there. So this is one of the simple table to specify the knapsack problem. Okay, how can solve this? Then next slide we have given the exhaustive search using knapsack problem. So in this table given the overall information about the concept. That means the capacity of knapsack is 10 kg. Then after 4 items are given here. Then after weight of each items, after value of each items are given here. Okay. Then after to use the subset. Okay. Then to find the subsets. Okay, so this is subset, total weight, then total value. Okay, first the bag, the knapsack bag is empty, so we want to pi. What is the empty bag? Weight of empty bag? 0. What is the value of empty bag? Is also 0. So the first line of the concept, empty bag means it is represented as pi. So empty bag weight is 0 and empty bag value is 0. So that is the first concept. Okay. So here how many items are there? 4 items. So this is a set 1, 2, 3, then 4. So these are the main set. Okay. Then after how can split up into subsets? So first take set 1. Okay, set 1. So what is the weight of set 1? 7. 7 is right here. Then what is the value of 7? Then 42. So that is also right there. Then second set, set 2. Then after to write the weight of 2, 3. Then after value of item 2 is 12. So that is also right there. Then next 3. 3 is the third subset. Then what is the weight of third subset? Is 4. Yes, 4. Then after write the value. Value is 10. The next fourth one. Fourth subset is 4. Subset 4 is weight of 4 is 5 and the value of 4 is 25. Okay. So these are the single subset of the main subset. Okay. Then that means next to find the subset of 1 and 2. That means the main subset 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after the subset 1 and 2 is derived from the main subset, that is 1 and 2. So here to use the curly brace, then that is a printing mistake. Okay. So here give the brace. Okay. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So what is the total weight of 1 and 2? What is the weight of 1? 7. And what is the weight of 2? 3. So 7 plus 3 equal 10. Okay. The value 42 plus 12, you got 54. Okay. What is the weight of knapsack problem? Knapsack bag 10 is the weight. Then how much can hold? 54 value. So actually what is the logic of that? That means the weight of items less than or equal to limit bag, less than or equal to bag. So 10 is the weight. Then how many total values? 54. Okay. So just we consider this because 10 equal 10. Okay. So the weight is 10. So the next we have lot of possible combinations are there. Then we can analyze that much of combinations solutions. Then after to find the feasible solution. Okay. The next subset is 1 and 3. 1, 2. Okay. The next first subset you take 1, 1. So that is not possible. So we can avoid that. Then after to take 1, 2. Then after to find the total weight of item 1 and 2. You have 10. Then after to calculate the value 54. So that is consider for the solution. Then next to combine the another solution. That means 1, 3. That is another subset. Then after to find the total weight. That means what is the subset? 1, 7. Then 3 is 4. So 7 plus 4, 11. So this is greater than bag, knapsack bag, because The capacity of knapsack bag is 10, but here 11 is got it here. So that is not possible. Okay, the next 1 comma 4, that is the another subset. Then after to find the total weight, 7 plus 5, that is 12. 12 is greater than capacity of knapsack. So that is also not possible. The next subset 2 comma 3. 2 comma 2, that is not possible. Okay, so we can take 2 comma 3, then after to find the total weight of 2 comma 3, 3 plus 4 7, so it is applicable. Then what is the value of 3 comma 4? That means 12 plus 40, 52. Okay, so 52. Then next after 2 comma 4, then 8, then 37, then 3 comma 4, then 9, total weight is 9, then total value is 65. Then remaining 1 2 3, next subset is 1 2 3 is 14, so the weight is greater than capacity of knapsack, so it is not feasible. Then next subset 1 2 4, the total weight is 15, so that is not feasible. 1 3 4, the total weight is 16, that is not feasible. Then next subset 2 3 comma 4, that is total weight is 12, that is not feasible. Then 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, so that is the another subset. So you have total weight is 19, so that is also not feasible, because these items are greater weight comparison with of capacity of knapsack bag. Then how can find? So these are the different combinational solution to solve the problem. Okay, so this much of solution. Okay, so then after we have identified the best solution, that means the feasible or optimal solution of that problem. So what is the optimal solution? That means what is the concept of knapsack problem? That means the overall weight of the item is less than or equal to capacity of knapsack. So here 9 is the total weight. So 9 is less than 10. Then how many items it can hold? 65. Okay, so this is maximization. Maximum, then this is less weight. So this is our profit. So this is the best solution or optimal solution to solve the problem of excessive search. Okay, so this is the concept of knapsack capacity. Then one more example is given here. So this is also value of 60, 100, 120. Then weight is corresponding 60 to 10, then 100 to 20, then 120 to 30. Then what is the weight? 50. Okay, then first you check what is the weight 10, then what is the corresponding value? 60. Then after to take 20, corresponding value 100. Then after 30, corresponding value 120. Then next combine. Okay, weight 20 plus 10. Okay, 30. Then after how many things? 160. So that is smaller. Then after next subset 30 plus 10. 30 plus 10, 40 weight. Then 120 plus 60, then 180 only. Okay, then and so on. So the last one we have weight 30 plus 20, that means 50 weight. So our knapsack bag weight is also 50, so equal to 50. Then how much value? That means 120 plus 100, so that means 220 value. So this is our profit. So the value is capacity is equal, then how many values? 220 items we can hold that bag. So this is the optimal solution of knapsack problem. Okay, so I hope you can understand this concept, what is knapsack problem. So before we want to study about the branch and bound method, we know about the concept of knapsack problem. Okay, so then only we will study about the branch and bound method. So first you understand knapsack problem. Okay, so I hope you can understand this concept. Then if you have any doubt, then you can clear. Okay, thank you.